Now it's time to attach your coil. Use a serrated rib to scratch the outer surface of your slab. Then you're going to take your coil and just scratch the bottom. Using a damp sponge, dab a little bit of water onto the slab. This will help the two things stick together even better. If your coil isn't long enough, no problem, just take another coil and then start off where you ended. Attach it, and then where it's too long, just pinch and twist it off. Next, we're going to blend this coil into the slab by using either our thumb or our pointer finger. Notice that I'm blending the coil not at the rim, but a little bit lower. I also have a hand on the opposite side so that I'm supporting the coil as I'm blending it. If you don't do this, your coil is going to flop over. After you've blended it all the way around, then take your pointer finger and your thumb and you're going to smooth out this seam. It might take you a little bit of time and a few go-overs, so be patient with it. Notice again, I still have that hand on the outside to hold that coil from flopping over. Now for the outside. So same thing, I've got a hand on the inside and I'm using the tip of my finger or the edge of my finger to blend the coil down into the slab. Same thing as before, I'm making sure not to over blend the rim because I want the rim to be nice and smooth. So I'm just blending the coil where it's widest and I'm pulling the clay and pulling it down into the slab. Simultaneously, I'm also filling in the gap in between the coil and the slab. So not only does this look really good in the end, but it'll also reinforce the structure of your piece. Just like you did for the inside, once the coil is blended into the slab, you can use your fingers to smooth out those finger marks. Before I put on my facial features, I really want to make sure that my dish is smooth. So at this time, I'm looking around and seeing if there's anything that I need to blend even more. Be mindful not to make your rim too thin. The rim is a vulnerable edge and susceptible to breaking, so keep it thicker. Then, as a final step, take a damp sponge and smooth out any fine cracks that you might see. Flip over your piece and you can also smooth out the bottom edge. To get rid of that texture, take your finger and just smooth everything out one last time. And now your dish is ready for your facial features.